careful now.
Mind his manners over the next handful of weeks. 23-20 is the Sixer lead. Love back in the ball game. Posts up on Korkmaz and draws a foul as Furkan Korkmaz checks in. Kevin, earlier in this quarter, displayed his range. Now he takes Korkmaz down low.
Yeah, knowing how to what you have to do. He got him a bird, got two birds that time. Opportunity to go to the line for two shots. But knowing how to use the up fake, so important when you're around that basket.
Seen him already in this game, knocking down a couple of threes, getting to the rim as well. But for this team, he does everything so well, which opens up everyone else's offensive game, guys.
Thank you, Angel. As here is Korkmaz. Shake Milton has checked in for the Sixers on cue. He knocks down a triple by Shake Milton. And out come the Sixers with a 5-point lead. Thibault.
Whoa.
Missed the rim, clunks off the backboard, and out comes Cedi Osman.
The basket moved on him.
Osman off a Hartenstein screen. Lobs upstairs. Pretty two-man game right down the center of the lane by Osman and Hartenstein.
They got eye contact, and when they got eye contact, Cedi did a good job of giving him space so Hartenstein could run around to the basket and dunk it in.
Korkmaz to the bucket. He left that short. Poked by Hartenstein. Out come the Cavs. Dellavedova now to Osman. Osman runs the floor. Took some contact from Milton. Works through it and lays it in.
The second team is starting to get into the pace that the Cavs really played well on the first two games they played this team. This is the pace they have to continue going.
Korkmaz was able to keep it in bounds. Matt Dellavedova is contending that Korkmaz stepped on the sideline as
Cedi doing a good job of going over the top. And Cedi did a good job of finishing on the fast break.
Contention by Dellavedova is that Korkmaz stepped on the sideline before he was able to save it, throw it off the leg of Dellavedova. Milton on Prince stops, fires, and scores. It's Sixers 29, Cavaliers 26.
Milton is a very fluid player. He definitely has good rhythm.
The rookie out of Kentucky, Tyrese Maxey, checks in. Blocks that Dellavedova shot. Long lead pass to Korkmaz. And tracked down by Cedi Osman.
Get that weak stuff out of here.
Cedi was a teammate of Korkmaz's in Turkey. Love from the corner. A 5-point swing as the Cavaliers have tied it at 29.
Doing a good job of turning defense into offense. The Cavaliers off into the races now. The pace that they want to play against this team. Yeah, their second unit is going to be very important to them when it comes down to playoff time. They're going to have to get production.
Korkmaz upstairs for Howard.
And that's, again, he's going to mean a lot to this team, just like he did for the Lakers. He's going to mean a lot for that second unit. Howard is one of those two.
6 points, 4 rebounds for Howard. Here is Hartenstein. Can he answer? Korkmaz. Maxey. Carter by his numerical counterpart, number 0 in Love. Beat him, said that teams that passed on Tyrese will regret it.
Interesting.
Korkmaz, finger roll. Hartenstein rebounds. He's been active early.
Yeah, Hartenstein did a good job at the point of attack then. Not to draw the foul, but defend the play.
Osman. Howard.
Stay in front of Simmons. Don't let him get by you.
Simmons now to Green. Back to Korkmaz. Fakes a 3, fires a 3. That's Torrey and Prince in the ball game as well. Hartenstein, Dellavedova, and Sexton complete the Cavalier 5. Milton as Osman and Howard got in a wrestling match, and Howard picks up the personal.
Yeah, Howard a little bit too aggressive in that situation there.
Keep your eye on 39 there, setting the pick.
Cedi said, enough of this. I'm tired of this. When you haven't been out there for a while.
387 days between regular season games for Dellavedova. As Thibault's in the corner, Garland fell down. Thibault fires it long as he defends. 5 seconds. Garland off to Dellavedova. Pass was wide. Maxey has to hurry. And the 22 points off the Philadelphia bench. 8 of 10 from the field, a perfect 4 of 4.
A little sloppy by both teams that time.
Garland to the foul line, off to Osman. Catch and shoot.
I tell you, when they're in motion and they can read what's going on, they're a pretty solid team.
For the Sixers, Howard, Thibault, Milton, Korkmaz, and Maxey.
And Doc is riding these guys because they have really been the ones that keeping the momentum going for the team, so Doc's going to ride him.
Korkmaz has that ball go off the foot of Prince. Then sweep over the 76ers. Won the first two meetings. This is the third and final matchup.
It's amazing. One of the top teams in the East, the Cavaliers, pretty much had their number.
Korkmaz got it. The Sixers have canned 14 threes. They've shot it better from three-point range than two tonight. Half remaining in the fourth quarter. Sixers 93, Cavaliers 76. Dellavedova, Garland, Osman, Wade, and Prince. Garland has it roll off his foot, comes right to Osman. Shot clock down to 2. Cedi a 9-1-1 3. That's Milton. He's had a big night, 22 points in 22 minutes.
Yeah, he's been one of the main catalysts for this team.
Foul is called on Osman. He's a teammate of that man, Cedi Osman. They played together professionally in Turkey. Korkmaz played 4 seasons in Turkey before heading to the NBA. Milton, meanwhile, pursued by Dellavedova. Uses a number of Howard screens, cans a mid-range jumper.
Get in an open floor. Force this team to have to run up and down the floor. You're not going to beat them coming down slowly, playing half-court basketball against this team.
That snapped a 9-0-6er run as Milton continues to light it up.
Man.
Howard, and then took it back as Milton relays off to Korkmaz. 178 is the Sixer lead. Korkmaz pursued by Osman. Milton.
That was a heat check. That's a little bit out of his range.
Milton knocks it away from Taurean Prince. The Cavs now have turned it over 14 times. The Sixers just 7. Throws a perfect 4 of 4 from the field. 9 points, 5 boards.
I mean, really, I'd like to see him shoot 8 shots instead of 4.
Korkmaz rebounded by Wade. Wade tonight has 8 rebounds, 14 points. Osman toward the bucket. He gets fouled by Korkmaz.
76ers foul number 30. Furkan Korkmaz.
Played Howard with that Scott, and while Mike Scott hasn't played much in this ball game, Howard certainly has been more effective off the bench than he had been over his previous couple of starts.
Well, when you take a look at it, it's about keeping everything as close to ordinary as possible. Howard usually comes off the bench, so Doc didn't want to mess up the rhythm, so he put somebody else in the starting lineup.
A bone bruise in his knee. Last season, the Sixers struggled to win without Embiid. During this stretch, they win this one tonight as we have a foul called on Okoro. They'll be 7-3. Ryan has re-entered. He plays with 5 fouls. Broderick Thomas sees his first action. They join Wade, Okoro, and Sexton. Maxey with 4:10 to go. Skip pass off to Korkmaz. Got Thomas in the air and drew a foul.
Because you guarding him, so you got to close out properly.
Visit the online Cavs team shop right now to shop the Dingus Day collection in honor of the Cavs Dingus Day celebration. You can find the best selection of official Cavs merchandise, including Nike jerseys, hoodies, tees, and more at Cavs.com. Get it. Thomas now relays to Wade for 3. Left it short. Maxey got a hand on it. Milton long lead pass to Korkmaz, who leaks out and lays it in.
Yeah, he saw it coming. Long rebound. Did a good job of giving him a lot of space so he could get that ball to lay it in.